Yo, y'all already know the deal, man. Y'all know what we doing. Alright. I ain't even gonna hold you guys up. I appreciate you guys. You guys messing with the other one, stir it up. Yeah. Y'all know it's Kevin Gates. He's doing what he's doing. Alright. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into this one right here. This is called Hiding Emotion. If you know about anything about Kevin Gates, you know my man is an emotional person and he wears his heart on his sleeve for the most part. Right? He might not say everything, but he owns a lot of what he feels, a lot of the things that he's gone through, a lot of his story. He inspires as much as I think he possibly can. So, yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this. Come on. What we waiting for? Yeah, it already starts mad romantic.
That DJ Chose over there look like DJ Chose.
I'm a real one, I call when you be heavy on my mental. Started on my mind, but if you play, I'm gon' forget you. Man, it took that shit for weakness, trying to put me in a system. Anyone who ever tried to gotta fuck you, I don't miss you. How you love me, but you rather play with my emotions.
That DJ Chose over there look like DJ Chose.
I'm a real one, I call when you be heavy on my mental. Started on my mind, but if you play, I'm gon' forget you.
You be heavy on my mental. He started the song with that. You be heavy on my mental. Hold on.
Man, it took that shit for weakness, trying to put me in a system.
Man, he took that shit for weakness. So those two right there go hand in hand, right? You be heavy on my mental, but man, he took it for weakness. So I say that to say, if I'm thinking about you, don't take me for granted. Facts. This is how it is.
Anyone who ever tried to gotta fuck you, I don't miss you. How you love me, but you rather play with my emotions. I'm really cast in the flesh from the level I'm dosing. Now with no force and kept it moving, now they can't approach him. Whoever knew I'd be this good at hiding my emotions. How you love me, but you rather play with my emotions. See, you ain't from me, you don't love me like you know you're supposed to. Now with no force and kept it moving, now they can't approach him. Whoever knew I'd be this good at hiding my emotions. I'm really cast in the flesh from the level I'm dosing. Now with no force and kept it moving, now they can't approach him. Whoever knew I'd be this good at hiding my emotions. How you love me, but you rather play with my emotions.
How you love me, but you rather play with my emotions. How? How you love me, but you rather play with my emotions? When it comes to love and emotions, is a sensitive topic. It's a long topic. It's a topic that goes on forever. We can talk about love forever. But shouldn't be playing with my emotions, right? If you really love me. Fine.
See, you ain't from me, you don't love me like you know you're supposed to.
See, you ain't from me, you don't love me how you know you're supposed to. Damn. That's tough. You know what's tough is making the decision to walk away. That's tough.
No force and kept it moving, now they can't approach him. Whoever knew I'd be this good at hiding my emotions.
Whoever knew that I'd be good at hiding my emotions. I ain't gonna lie. I'm good at it. It's just not healthy, I don't think, to do it. I don't think it's healthy to hide your emotions. If you got something that you gotta express yourself. Be who you are. Right? Be who you are as much as you could be. At the same time, there's compromise, so you gotta, hold back for, if you know what I mean? But be who you are. Be you. If you can't be you, you're at the wrong spot. I'll tell you that.
Exiting to December, calendar almost over, trimming back. Knew I'd be this good at hiding my emotions. Exiting to December, calendar almost over, trimming back the fat, proceed without baggage while bagging groceries. Working on self-improvement, congruent to have emotion. Women choosing, but I really want you if you haven't noticed. Deleted all my Instagram posts, I'm starting over. While dealing with a death in the family, but staying focused. Last dinner date, you treated me bogus, babe, that was bogus. Man, that's cold, I'm a soldier, ain't nothing I can't get over.
Oh man!
Over trimming back the fat, proceed without baggage while bagging. Exiting to December, calendar almost over, trimming back the fat, proceed without baggage while bagging groceries.
This is a cute ass song. This is some reminiscent shit. Like, this is some shit that, like, you be laid up in the bed, like, looking through pictures, through the calendar, sitting down, skimming through your memories, sitting on the couch watching the movie, laughing, going out. Like I see that type of video, like some cute high school shit. That's what I see. Nah, not even high school, like college. Like after you done with high school, go to college. Like this is when you put this out. Like you done already lived a little bit with her. Like this is when you put this out. This is fire, bro. This is mad cute.
Working on self-improvement, congruent to having motion.
Working on self-improvement congruent to having motion. What? Working on self-improvement, right? Me, myself, me, trying to fix you, yourself, and yourself, trying to fix, right? And at the same time, dealing with having motion, all the attention from everybody else. How do you navigate that?
I'm choosing, but I really want you if you haven't noticed. Deleted all my Instagram posts, I'm starting over while dealing with a death in the family, but staying focused.
So, a lot of women want me, but I'm choosing you, obviously. It's you who I'm choosing, right? Why does anything else matter, right? I deleted my Instagram, IG, all those things to show you, right? And I could tell you nowadays, dealing with, Instagram is a thing that has ruined relationships. It is a thing that continuously is in the way of relationships. And it is a conversation that unfortunately I still have to have about in my relationship. And it's a thing where it's enough to walk away from somebody behind that app, behind the decisions. It is enough. Why? Because there's a lot of fishes on there, like there is everywhere else in the world, but the fishes that you find on there, you can find while you're laying down on your couch and in your bed, right? Now, if you delete that app, now you actually got to go find those fishes, right? And I believe that we're humans and it's out of sight, out of mind. If you don't see it, you ain't worried about it. All right, cool. And that's how I feel. Same thing with food, right? Same thing with a joint, right? The same thing with a drink, right? If you don't see it, if you're not around it, you're most likely not to be tempted around it. And if you're on Instagram and you go down that route, in my opinion, the temptation is just a little bit bigger. That's all it is, And I think that's a big thing, right? He's saying he got away from Instagram for his baby. Fire, bro. Fire.
All my Instagram posts, I'm starting over while dealing with a death in the family, but staying focused. Last dinner date, you treated me bogus, babe, that was bogus. Man, that's cold. I'm a soldier, ain't nothing I can't get over.
Dealing with a death in the family ain't easy for anybody, So let's give a moment of silence to everybody that, deserves that. So let's go ahead and do that. We gonna give, we gonna give that moment, to them at the moment. And oh man. Sorry. I'm sure you understand. Sorry though. Death in anybody's family is not easy. Losing somebody is not easy. Trying to get back to who you were before that is not easy, and I only say keep your head up. Let's keep pushing forward and let's make them proud. They are watching, right? So let's make them proud. That's all I can say to that. Keep doing a great job. You're doing amazing. Just keep doing a great job. Get better day by day. Then he goes ahead and he says, that last date that we had, you went ahead and treated me bogus. Damn, that shit was bogus. But how you thought that I wasn't gonna get over that? Baby, you know that I'm a soldier. I love that.
The date you treated me bogus, babe, that was bogus. Man, that's cold. I'm a soldier, ain't nothing I can't get over. I'm a gangster and a gentleman, broken but I ain't sure. You don't touch no door handles, I open doors and I hold them.
I'm a gentleman and a soldier. You don't touch them door handles. I love that. What?
and a gentleman. Broken, but I ain't sure. You don't touch no door handles. I open doors and I hold them. Can't have sex until we married. Diamond ring 11, 28 carats. Kinda sad I gotta tell me same. Won't be no proposal. You love me, but you rather play with my emotions.
Oh man. So this is some shit. That sucks. You know, that sucks. That sucks. I guess this is like a final song, you know, like out of respect to kind of move on past this person, you know.
I'm really Casper in the flesh from the left, I'm ghosting. Now with no force and kept it moving, now they can't approach him. Whoever knew I'd be this good at hiding my emotions. Now you love me, but you rather play with my emotions. See, you ain't for me, you don't love me like you know you're supposed to. Now with no force and kept it moving, now they can't approach him. Whoever knew I'd be this good at hiding my emotions. Renewed ambition, growing to my vision. Spiritually fulfilled, pockets heavy. My biggest flex is my authentic self. You gon' pay for that, ain't gotta pay you back whenever I get strong. Gifted, look inside a person's soul, know if they real or phony. A lot of diamonds dance on me. Forgive who did me wrong. Radio to transponder, meditating out the country. Signal jammer unresponsive. One of God's chosen, don't be disappointed. Protected from the thing we often thought we really wanted. Really wasn't for me. Stay genuine, I'm only speaking this because I love you. You never let them downplay you like you not someone important. Love my music dance, could you come and dance it from me? Ain't no military secret, be I'm thugging and I want you. I swear to God, but I been wanted you. Ain't no military secret, be I'm thugging and I want you. How you love me, but you rather play with my.
No military shit. Been thugging, baby. Yeah, I want you. Bro, any love song. This is the beautiful thing with love songs is, or heartbreak songs is, you can make them real disrespectful or you can make them real loving. And depending on how you're feeling at the moment or how much you respect that person, depends on how that person, in my opinion, makes a song about the situation. You know, I've gone both routes. I like the loving side more. I don't like hurting somebody in a song. I don't like, I do like how I felt, you know, in that moment and thinking back to that, like, damn, you know, because it brings you back to that. So it's important to have those songs. But in a song where you're like really stepping on somebody and like making them feel like, you know, and it's tough, especially if you didn't put it out back then, right? If you have a song now that you should have put out back then, I don't know if it makes sense to put out that song anymore. Why? Because that's not the same person that you were then. So now, let's say you put that song out, you blow up, now you gotta reenact that song over and over again. You're constantly bashing that person, you know? And it's just not who you used to be. So I think instead you should be the bigger person and not put it out, right? And create something, because you're so creative and you're so nice. Create something nicer, a different way of saying the same thing, but a nicer way, you know? And keep that one, you know, still keep it, listen to it, you know, cool, you know you got it. But at the end of the day, it doesn't necessarily need to be everybody's business. How really bad you feel about this person or what that person may have done to you or you may have done to that person, you know? I don't think that's necessary. And I think Kevin did a great job at the song and going that route, you know? Didn't mention anything too crazy, but broke it down in a way where he can paint the picture and have you understand, like, you know, I had this, now this is no longer, but even after, I still kind of feel this way, you know? So I think it's a beautiful piece of art.
Emotions. I'm really Casper in the flesh from the left, I'm ghosting.
Said I'm really Casper in the flesh, I'm ghosting. I'm ghosting. That's a fire bar too. Casper in the flesh and then the ghost part. I don't know what he says in the middle, but it's fire.
Now with no force and kept it moving, now they can't approach him. Whoever knew I'd be this good at hiding my emotions. Now you love me, but you rather play with my emotions. See, you ain't for me, you don't love me like you know you're supposed to. Now with no force and kept it moving, now they can't approach him. Whoever knew I'd be this good at hiding my emotions.
Fire. Fire. I'm gonna give that one an 8.3. I think it deserves it. I can't wait to see that video either. And keep putting them out, Kevin. Keep putting them out, my boy. I appreciate you. I appreciate the work of art, the artist that you are. I can't wait to collaborate with you one day. And yeah, man, we gonna get it, y'all. We gonna get it. I'm out of here, my boys. Hit that sub button. Like it up. Comment. Share it. Think about this. No. I appreciate you, man. You don't got to do any of those things. Real stuff. I just, I thank you for being here. Much love, much support. It's all appreciated if you do. But, I ain't tripping. I'm here to just give you a good service of the day, put a good smile on your face, bring positivity, break down these videos because a lot of the times, we don't understand them. And, give my perspective on what I feel the song is, Sometimes we do them in Spanish as well. Sometimes we do them in English. And I think I have another Spanish one coming up soon. It's going to be, all Spanish though, so shout out to the Spanish community that we are slowly growing on here. And yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much again for sticking around to the end. Lend a helping hand. 2 hands are better than 1. 3 is always going to be better than none. Stay safe out there. God bless every single last one of you guys. And I'm out of here, my boys. Peace out, y'all. Take it easy.